Old farmer Jacob was a stubborn man. He lived on a farm with his wife Martha. They had cows, pigs and chickens. Jacob also had a barn. Not just any barn, though. This barn was old and made of wood. It creaked in the wind. Jacob kept it locked. Always locked. The grandchildren came to visit every summer. Tom and Lily loved the farm. They loved the animals and the fresh air, but most of all they were curious about the barn. What was inside? Why was it always locked? They asked their grandparents, but Jacob just shook his head. Martha just smiled. It was their secret. One summer, Jacob passed away. Tom and Lily were sad. They missed their grandpa, even if he was grumpy. After the funeral, Martha called the children to her. She had a twinkle in her eye. "Your grandfather," she said, "loved you both very much." She handed them a rusty key. "This is for you. It's time you saw his secret." The children ran to the barn. Excitement bubbled inside them. The key was cold in Tom's hand. It fit perfectly in the lock. The old door creaked open. Dust filled the air, making them cough. When the dust settled, they gasped. The barn was not empty. It was full of strange machines. There were gears, cogs and levers everywhere. In the center stood the most amazing thing of all, a car. But not like any car they had ever seen. This car was made of brass and copper. It had a giant boiler at the front. It looked like a train, and a car had a baby. Lily ran her hand along a dusty lever. Tom peered into the car's engine. What was Grandpa Jacob doing with all this stuff? Why keep it a secret? As they explored, they found a small wooden box tucked under a workbench. Inside, a letter. It was addressed to my dear grandchildren. The letter explained everything. Jacob had been a dreamer. He wanted to build amazing machines, things no one had ever seen before. He built the steam car in secret. He dreamed of a world where people could travel on steam, but he was afraid people would laugh at his inventions. So he hid them away. Tom and Lily looked at each other. Their grandpa wasn't grumpy. He was an inventor, a genius. They decided right then and there they would honor his legacy. They would fix his inventions. They would share his dream with the world. The barn was no longer a place of secrets. It was a place of dreams ready to be shared with